the only solution you want is how to live a great life, how to discover who you are, how to live your life on purpose, meaning becoming your authentic self, how to move through any difficulties that you might have experienced in your life and have a great career, have abundance, have wonderful relationships. And my life led me to bring you that. And that's what I had to tell you today. This is just a precursor to what I'm going to release tomorrow. It's still March the 13th, but I was stopped today and I was told to sit down and say, put together a video that said how I received the solution to everything. And that is something that was challenging for me to say because I said, people are going to judge me. They're not going to believe it. Except that's what I experienced. I'm 75 years old. I've been through every kind of difficulty, human experience, and somehow came out the other side. And then to discover that for 37 years, I was receiving cosmic guidance that was aligned with the changes of our world, and I began to understand the world. I began to understand the changes that were occurring, even the ones happening right now, today. But I denied it. I doubted myself. We all do, because we don't know who we're going to become. And that thing, whatever it might be that we're envisioning, is always out in the future, and it's not here. So how do we get there? We have to navigate through our consciousness. And our consciousness has been formed before we got here. It was programmed into us in some way. And so then we have to decide if we're going to move beyond the limitations that have been programmed in or that we accepted. And that's the journey. And no journey is going to be like yours. And that also could be our difficulty, which was for me as well. But that's why I have to change. I never thought I was going to be a channeler or do any of that. I was just doing automatic writing, I thought, when I began in 1989, and it turned into something quite different. It turned into a philosophy. It turned into the first verified consciousness raising system in history. It turned into so many other things. But again, that's challenging for many to accept, including me. We don't like new things. That's just what happens as humans. We even developing new skills, which is what occurred for me. Because see, I'm downloading information that's astrologically, astronomically aligned, and I never studied any of that. And so it was a different skill that I had. And to discover late in life that I'm a savant. And I mean, first of all, I didn't even discover that I had ADHD till I was 70. I talked about that before because it was something I wanted others to understand. We never know what we're going to discover about ourselves or our human condition, because that's what we are. We're all humans. And so as we look at the world and we think, well, what's going on? It means that we're here to change it. We all come into the world to offer something within us that could make a change in our lives, that we live much better lives, and then the world does the same. And that's what's occurring now. But you're going to have fear. You're going to have doubt, and everything's going to come up that's uncomfortable, and especially now. But it's a good news because we're shifting on the 14th, and that's why I was told to put down these messages. There's energetic shifts that are happening, and it may look a little uncomfortable, but on the other side is something truly wonderful for you. That I do know. But I'm giving you this today because I wanted you to see it. We will hold ourselves back when we can't believe in who we are, can't believe in what we have done. That's what happens. The only reason we have difficulties. And I'm the poster child of that. So that's why I'm changing. But I do want people to see this information this weekend because next week I'll be changing. And it's probably going to be that I'm going to still have my this program because I have to still keep developing this philosophy because it's too astonishing. But I'm probably going to take more private clients because other people are we might become afraid of discovering who we are. And that's really what happens, the only thing that happens. And you'll read some of that in the messages as well. I put them into a little workbook for you so you can go through and see how this information will open your consciousness, but it happens over time. And the reason that this work that I've done is so effective for other people, as you might have heard in the testimonials, is because they become accountable to themselves. They don't give up because it's structured that way. And that's the continued structure that I'm putting together now so you can understand. But this is a gift for you today here on the 13th, which is my lucky day, Friday the 13th. It's always felt that way to me. And so now I believe that that's absolutely true. You might as well. But I will tell you that there's no reason for you not to have this brilliant life and achieve all your goals. And all you have to do is work with yourself and find it, because it's all within you. I just made a path and a pathway for you to discover that. Enjoy this information. I'll see you soon.